Can you relax? I mean, can you really relax? Hi, it's Bill. This is Creative License, and thanks again for those of you who have been nice to my sponsors, Electro Voice, promo only, Perfect Portals, DJ Event Planner, Disc Jockey News, and of course my workshop, The Entertainment Experience. But, I mean, can you really sit back and relax when you need to? I mean, is your brain always going? Can you not stop it? Do you have the ADHD that I have so that it's difficult to find the time and, well, it's just difficult to turn it off? I get that. But I do know after years and years of dealing with, the mind that comes with a creative person, a DJ, a person who runs a party and puts together a party, a person with ADHD, which I've had since before, before there was a name for it. I've been working for years to be able to take enough time to be able to sit back and turn my brain off. Some people just kind of give up and say that that's not something they can do, which I understand. I went through that. But for you to be able to reignite the creativity that makes you good at what you do, you need to be able to sit back and relax. You need to be able to sit back, turn off your brain. And for people with ADHD like me, oftentimes it's just that you need to zone in and focus on just one thing. Turn off your phone, turn off your computer, sit in a big chair and breathe. Before that, at least, you know, I would turn on my television, you know, and I still have that thing, you know, I can focus in on TV and completely focus. I mean, get rid of everything else. People can walk in the room. You could start a fire at my feet and I don't even know it's there because my brain is already turned off every little thing that's happening. And there's a lot going on and firing all the time. But if I can just focus in on one thing. Now, yoga is a great place to go for this sort of thing. And the first thing you learn with yoga is how to breathe and how to focus on breathing and the meditation that comes with that. And if you haven't taken any courses on meditation, if you've never tried to meditate, let me recommend that it's a really good thing because what it does is when your brain is constantly moving, when you're always trying to figure out your next move, then your body is always tense and always, you know, right there. So by the end of the day, you got a headache or you got muscle aches or your shoulders are aching or you're just exhausted and you really haven't done a whole lot except for your brain is going 1,000,000 miles a second. It's a good thing. It's a superpower, but without giving it a rest, then that superpower can be the thing that can be your undoing. So I would, if I were you, try to find that one thing. And maybe it's reading for you. Maybe it's going for a long walk in the woods and turning everything off and focusing on the sounds that are happening around you, the nature, the sound of your feet in under the leaves and under the trail. Maybe you take boating on, or maybe you're a bicyclist, or maybe you exercise. Or maybe if you can't do any of those things, you've never thought about doing this, just sit alone, quietly. Do it for 5 minutes. And the next time do it for 6. And then do it for 7. And while you're doing it, take deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. And just think about that. Try to think only about the breath that's going into your lungs and out of your lungs. And when something else pops into your head, let it go. Go back to your breathing. When I can do that, when I can really do that, I can fall asleep in no time and I can stay asleep. But if I sit down for the evening and my brain is still going from the client meetings I've got to have and the marketing I got to do and the website problems I have and the music I need to download and the mixing things that I need to practice and the scripts I got to write and the things I got to do for the next week and the next week and blah, this is me. And I don't get any rest. Rest is important. And to be able to do that, you need to be, you got to be able to shut down. And if you're young, you probably haven't gotten into a practice of shutting down. I wish somebody would have worked on this with me early on in my life. I'm not great at it right now, but it feels really good. Write down your comments below. Tell me what you do. I'd love to hear. I'm Bill. This is Creative License. Namaste.